Thank you very much for joining me today, James. Much appreciated. I appreciate you're busy, lots going on.
Yeah, it's interesting times, isn't it? For some reason, a lockdown seems to create more work.
But the beauty of being able to work remotely, right?
Yeah, I mean, I tend to work from home anyway, so I'm getting more used to having a house full of people under my feet than anything else.
Okay. For people that are meeting you or hearing from you for the first time, James, give us a bit of background about who you are and what you're up to.
Well, I suppose I'm best known now in our circle anyway for being City AM's crypto insider, and therefore founder of Crypto AM, which is the section that appears within the newspaper City AM. And for those people who don't know what City AM is, it's a very highly respected financial paper that is distributed free to commuters in the city, the Square Mile, Canary Wharf, and commuter stations. We're coming up to our 15th birthday, still privately owned, so it's quite amazing that that it's still there and cracking on. But obviously, COVID has created its own set of challenges.
But interestingly, you've touched on a couple of points there that are very much the reason that we're having this conversation, I guess, because you've listed a campaign, a fundraising campaign on the BAB platform. It's been up for, I think, a couple of weeks now.
Yeah.
Do you want to give a bit of background for anybody that doesn't know anything about the campaign itself and what you're looking to achieve with that?
Listen, I've lived on and off on the Isle of Dogs, which is the sort of the U-shaped bend of the river above Greenwich, and where Canary Wharf has grown. There's a chap who runs the nicer local store, which used to be the Samuda store. There's a guy called George Hack who introduced me to Sanu Mir, who's at the Docklands Football Club, which is a local, little club. And they were doing food parcels for the elderly and vulnerable, to which I donated personally some money. And I think we did 20 on the day that I met them. Because, I mean, sadly, with this situation, a lot of people have fallen through the cracks. I mean, certainly I was speaking to Sister Christine Frost, who's in Poplar, who's also, a registered charity, and she's been helping out as well, and people, 90-year-olds who weren't even known about coming out of the woodwork who were going hungry. But I thought, well, the very least we could do is to raise some money to support. So we got in touch with Waitrose as well, who donated £300 worth of their community fund to Sister Christine, and now they have very kindly said that we'll give you 10% discount up to the tune of £400 for what comes next. And I think you and I were speaking yesterday that with the lockdown being extended by another 3 weeks, it seemed like a sensible time to reinvigorate what we're trying to do. I think so far we've raised about the equivalent of £2,500. Mm-hmm. If we can get that up to 3,600 as fast as possible, then I think what we can do is sensibly, distribute the funds to the Docklands Football Club to help their effort, and to Sister Christine Frost, who's up at Poplar.
One of the things that's important to call out is that people see Canary Wharf as a big glitzy financial hub, which it is now, but there's also a local community there who have lived there for a long time before those buildings were there. And they're the guys that you're looking to support, I guess.
Yes, I mean it's an incredibly tight-knit community. It's very multicultural. You've got Greeks and English guys and British guys and but also Bengali and other Asian community members as well in it. So it's a very diverse community, and they're all really pitching in to help and making sure that the people who are alone, vulnerable and hungry, which obviously covers, for the most part, elderly and vulnerable, full stop, that they're being serviced. And I think we've identified about 191 who really need help. So, I mean, you call it 200 for round numbers. And then at least that money can be used to support over the next 3 weeks, which hopefully is the length of the lockdown.
Yeah, well, it was just re-announced yesterday, wasn't it, that we're expecting another 3 weeks here in the UK. And I think the part of the reason that this campaign fits so nicely with the BAB in general is that we're trying to foster this sense of community, this sense of borderless connection, which I think is a perfect use case of exactly what you're doing, from what you've said. But why did you choose the BAB platform to list this fundraiser?
Well, I think that, it's sort of, without putting too fine a point on it, it was timing. I haven't seen another specific platform that has that local community vibe to it, that also resonates with me in the crypto space. So, of course, you've got the Binances doing their charitable foundation work and people like that, sure. But you guys are the first that I've sort of seen where, micro donating and smaller cap raise stuff is your sort of sweet spot and purview. So I thought, well, why not? Let's try it.
Yeah, sure. Great. And how are you finding it so far?
Well, it's incredibly rewarding to see, every time we do a little bit of a tweet out or something, a little bit chipping in here and there. It works. So, that's the most important thing. It's got to work, isn't it?
Which is a positive. We'll be happy. But if you, just in closing, James, because I think we've covered everything that we need to. We've given people a good background into the campaign, who you are and what you're doing and what we're looking to achieve. If you had a message or one takeaway for anybody watching this video, what would it be?
Well, clearly what I'd like you to do is to download the BAB app and get donating to the campaign, for which I'm sure you are going to put some a short link so that people can follow that.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll be sharing that.
Maybe I can persuade you to match their donations or something, David.
Well, let's see how we get on. But yeah, appreciate the time, James. I'm gonna end it there. But thanks very much, and we'll speak again soon.
I want to say thank you. Actually, you've been amazing, and it takes two to tango. I know, but obviously this particular effort couldn't be done without you. So thank you guys at BAB. Very, very helpful.
Very much. Appreciate it, James. Thank you.